Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, all of you guys?
Walaikum salam, sir. Alhamdulillah, fine. What about you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. Uh, Guys, uh, any issue in the previous lectures? Any other one point I want to ask all of you that because we have started the classes from the Tuesday and our one class of the Monday will be uh, we have to reschedule it that class on the weekends I or in any other day. So are you comfortable if I will reschedule this class by tomorrow? Mr.
Come
Greg,
again? Yes, repeat.
I'm saying that basically we have to start the session from the Monday, last Monday, and due to traveling issue, I have started the session on the Tuesday. So one class of the Monday, we have to reschedule on the Saturday or Sunday, any in like 4 weeks. So are you comfortable if we reschedule this on the tomorrow, Saturday?
Yes, yes, it's okay.
Okay, Mr. Kazi, any issue if we do that?
No, no, no. It's okay, fine.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Amar also have sent me the message that they have no issue. So tomorrow we have the class on the same times. So that is why you will be participate in that class by tomorrow. Okay. Okay, guys. I think I have asked the question regarding the any issue, but no issue has found yet from all of you guys. So today we are discussing. Yes, Amar.
Sir, I asked about the how we manage the tilt angle, azimuth angle, because I don't know about this angle. How you set their angles to layout?
Basically, uh, if you will install the Scalian extension in previous years, if we install the Scalian, it will allow us to uh, place the panels how much you have required. But now these days they have the limitations of maximum by 10 PV modules installation or placing uh, as per their requirements. But if we place the 10 PV module, then we have to copy and place as per their requirements. How much do you have required? So when you are placing the PV module through the Scalian, I will show you in the today class how we will set up the tilt angle, the azimuth angle. If we have any azimuth angle, most probably we will install the PV module in the south direction. But in some cases, we have to install the PV modules tilted from the uh, exact true south or north south as per the hemisphere regions. So then we will set up that uh, azimuth angle in the Scalian form, and then we will install. I will show you in the class. Any other issue? Okay, okay. We will move on to the today lectures. So yesterday we have prepared one ground mounted systems. Now today we are preparing one tilt angle, like we can say that the customized structures. Okay. Yes, Mr. Greg.
Um, so I want to know when you import the location and assume that location has trees and the customer is okay with trees being cleared, how do I proceed during the design phase? Does the
Basically,
software allows me to clear the trees?
no. Basically, this software will like show you how we will place the buildings, the trees, any other obstacles in that regions. But we have to analyze how much trees there, what are the height of that trees. That will be analyzed by the surveyors. So we have to analyze himself, but software will give us that option that we will import from the 3D warehouse. From the 3D
Okay.
warehouse, 3D
Mm-hmm.
warehouse, we can import the direct already make the trees and any other options that available in the 3D warehouse, and you will resize as per their requirement, and then you will place that as per your estimated locations.
Okay, because I have a site where it's it's a man-made forest, so the trees want to be cleared, so to give some room for panels. So I was wondering how I can
Okay,
proceed so that
I will
the
I will show you. I
yes.
will show you.
Okay.
No issue.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. So basically, I'm just placing any buildings there. Okay. Like this is the buildings, and we make like 10 feet height, 10 feet height. Okay. And then we them give them offset of like 9 inches for the side small wall, like 1 feet. Okay. And then we make like go to the this options 3D warehouse. Okay. 3D warehouse. Trees, you will search the tree. Okay, like they have just given that trees options that. Okay. We just select as per their requirement. Like we have this type of trees available in our area. Okay. Like we have placed that like here we just assume that this is the location of the trees, and this is also any other tree available in the opposite side. Okay, just and then uh, I configuration. Okay, now if you want to increase the height as per the requirement, like just I think they have some issue. We will delete these options and we go again into that warehouse. Like we go back, we start that. Just we install that option. Yes, this way, direct installation. Okay. And then we have placed that options. Copy small like this one. Okay. So here you can resize this as per their requirements. Okay. Just we have to show the shadow. We can
Okay.
increase the height as per their requirements. Like we can check that what is the height as actual, and you can if you have to increase the height, you can increase as per their requirements. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now you can check that what is the shadow effect. You can see that here. Like I have the December and 3 p.m. is the time like in December, and they are creating the shadow on the rooftops. And like in the 9 p.m. 9, you can see that like 9 10 they are creating the shadow on that. So we have to give them the height to that PV modules to clear that from the shadow effects. Okay. So here
Okay.
we here we are making just PV modules which are customized, like heighted PV modules, customized one shed type PV modules there. We just like go into that options. This is so Mr. Amar, you can see that. You can see that this is the options. This is the options like orientation. They have azimuth options. You can give them the azimuth and the tilt angle, like, and like the face to face, same like that, and the relative tilt, like this type of the tilted rooftops. We if we have to use, then we use that option, relative tilt angle. And if we give them the azimuth, you will install use that option. Like we have to give them the 20-degree tilt angle, 20-degree azimuth. You will select that options, and you will see that two options, and that we give them the 26 the pitch area. So you can see that they have tilted like installed in the, basically the true south is that option. It is true south, but they have installed in the azimuth options, azimuth option. Okay. If we like delete that options, sorry, go again, uh, this one options. Now you will see that what is the effect of that. Now you can see that they have totally installed in the true south directions. Okay. Now Mr. Greg of uh, questions for the shadow like that. Now you can see that they are creating the shadow on the PV modules by the like the PV in the 9 10 a.m. So we have to like uh, uh, uninstall, or we have to replace, or we have to delete that PV modules. But we have another options. What is the option? Now you can give them the height to the PV modules. Like we have made a one layout, like we give them the 5-degree tilt angle, because in the shed we have to normally we have to give them the less tilt angle because they are heighted from the front elevations. And if we increase, like give them the 20-degree at 50-degree tilt angle, the back height will be increased, and we have to increase the structure thickness and other things. Then the SAP report will not satisfy. That is why we have to give them the tilt angle minimum, like 4 5 is that requirement. And then if we increase the stacks like 5 to 6 heighted, like this one. Now you can see that they have like made a clear or a customized type structure. Now we give them the height, uh, like we have made them 6, we again make them as a 8 option, 8 options, 8. Then you can see that we have just created a shed option. Now we give them the height from the front elevations we give them like 8 feet height from front. We have given that oh, sorry, give them the 8 feet height from the front. Now you can see that what is the effect of that shadow. Now you have, when you made this type of structure, you have to make the structure as per the girder and other things. Now you can see that you're also creating a shadow on the PV modules in the 10, like 10, 9. Again, we have to increase the height from the front elevations, or we have to remove that panels. Like they are creating too much shadow on that options. Okay. And also in other location like the 3 p.m., you can see that in the 3 p.m. option, now it also creating a shadow on that option in that region. So here we have to increase like the height. We already give the tilt angle height 8 feet. Now we increase to the 14 feet, like increase. We have increased the height. If we increase the height, our structure cost will increase definitely. But if we have to meet the capacity, we have to do that options. Now we have increased that option. Now you can see that the shadow is not present on the PV modules. And also in that 9 options, if you see that in the 9 option, now you can see that our system is clear because shadow is creating below that PV modules heighted. Okay, this is the n option. Now, if we have to made the structure of that buildings, we have to give them the uh, girder, and then we have to place the horizontal beams, these beams, and then we have to give them the purlins options. So here we are making some options, like I will make a one block civil block 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet, 1.5 feet, give them the height 1.5 feet, make a component. You will make everything should be component, because without components it should like uh, you have to edit everything by individually. But if you make them as a component, it should work as a uh, very good option for you. Now we will make a girder. Girder. It should be like 5 inches by 2.5 inches. We make them the 5 inches by 2.5 inches, 5 inches, and then 2.5 inches. Now its thickness should be like this is the options. Uh, its thickness should be like 3 mm, 3 mm, and the same one like 3 mm. Now you will make a clear one. Okay. Now you will erase the center portions. Okay. This one. Now you can see that it should be like, and we will increase the height like 10 feet height. We gave them 10 feet height. Make them as a component, girder component. Make component, girder. Then we have to make the C channels. C channel should be uh, 1.5 inches by 3 inches by 1.5 inches. its thickness should be like 1.5 inches of 1.5 2 mm thickness. We will give them 2 mm thickness. Like here, okay, and we will decrease that, delete that options, and then we will increase the height to the 10 feet. This is the C channels. C channel. Now we will make them one base plate like 10 inches by 10 inches, and then give them the thickness 8 mm thickness, uh, thickness. Base plate. Okay. Now you can give them the colors options. Here we just give them colors. Here is the color option. Material options. Like we give them this option. Metals. Like we give them this options, like this option. We have given that options. Now we should make a structure in install that base plate at the center option. I have made them in the its component. Okay. Now I will install that um, girder on that options. Okay. Now rotate them because we have to install uh, the H beam on that. Okay. Now it should become one girder options. We should make them like 10 feet from dead by dead, and 14 feet we have given the height. Now height 14 feet like 1.5, uh, 14 minus 1.5, 12.5. So we have to give them 12.5, the height from 2.5 feet is the height another. We have given that. Okay. And we make them as a group. Okay. 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 Make a unique. So here we just install our that options like here on the edge. Okay. Just give them like 10 feet from the 12 feet from the center, and then no, it's too much conservative. Too much conservative. So it should be 15 feet, like multiply by 5. We if we give them the five options there. Okay. It should not be there. I have to like decrease that option. Okay. So we have to make them, everyone should be unique because we have to increase the height. Every should be unique one. Okay. Okay. Now we will check that what is the back height. We just check that back height should be what is the value. Okay, that one we just give them. So here is basically 26.3 6 inches. 26 feet 6 inches is the back height. So we just 26 by 6, 26.5 minus 1.5. So we have to increase the height like 25. 25 we already give them the 10. 10 means 25 15 feet height. We have to increase that height. Okay, 15 feet. Okay, it should be like increase the back height. Okay, back height like increase like okay. We have to like decrease that height because it should increase. Okay, now we will just copy another this H beam because we have to install the H beams. Basically, the structure is that we have to install that H beam on the H beam in the perpendicular directions. Like here, we have installed that, and then we should rotate them as per the angles which we have given that options. Like here, I think we have to increase the height of that buildings. Here, like we increase that height, right? Like there, we just made them as a height. Now we move that. So, but the everything should be manual. No any auto options there in the SketchUp. So here we just make them like here. We just make a one sketch for that. Purpose is to show how we will make the layout. Uh, I want to tell all of you that SketchUp has one drawback. SketchUp has one drawback. They basically give them good options like installation and other things, but the, the main issue is that they have totally require the like very expensive one uh, specs of the our computer, because they require too much like uh, installation options. Like you can say that the specs are too much on the higher side, because it should be like very difficult. And okay, so you can see that my system is like going in the slow. So that is the one reason that it should not used for the large scale systems. Especially I am talking about the solars. They are using in the 3D rendering options that, but for the solar it should be like used for the small options like shadings and other thing, rooftop structures. But for the like the ground mounted system, it is not a good options, I think. As per my knowledge, as per my experience, you can
So
use them. You can use them as a like for the shadow analysis, other things. But for the too much large options, like you can say that everything should be in the proper way. Uh, it is like going. Your computer should be slow down. I have make them as a group again. Now uh, I will copy that, like give them height options like 12 feet, give them five options there. Okay. Yes, anyone should be asking some questions.
yes, just a follow-up question. If what do you normally use now for large projects? If
Mostly, mostly we use the AutoCAD,
okay, okay, but
AutoCAD, and
okay,
also AutoCAD, and also these days, one software is basically using for the ground mounted systems is like you can say that the PV case, which is basically integrated with uh, the AutoCADs to use for the shadow analysis and other things.
okay, okay. Uh,
You
let's
can check
see.
that. You can check that. It should be like using this software is very much in these days. Okay, you can check.
Okay, okay.
Yes, SketchUp is basically I can say that it should be used for the like the options like buildings there, na? Roof mounted systems. It is mostly used too much because we have to show to the client how much your system will look after installation of the solar. Mostly client will require that how our house will look when we install the solar systems. Basically, most probably when you install the solar systems, most of the client will require that options. How our system will look, uh, how our house will look when we install the solars. Because you have seen that most of the countries like different like societies options, they are they have the different rules and regulations for the solar systems too, and for the house maintenance and other things. They have too much, like you can say that uh, different rules options there. Like in the Pakistan we have seen that uh, you have seen that uh, I can say that just a minute, minute, just expecting that one. Okay, now we have made that options like you can. Okay, now our system is looking in, oh, sorry, in good shape. Like they are going into that options. So here you can move that. Now we are just setting their angles. Now we just setting up our, okay, now it's okay. Now we just copy these Arlene, multiply with the like 10. You can see that. Okay. You can just copy, and then you can multiply with that options. Then they will automatically multiply the same function which they have performed, you have performed already. Here, I have copy, just copy this one. I just for your understanding. Like here, I have just copy, give them the high center to center distance 10 feet, like that. And then I multiply with the 6. Then they just give me the 6 options that at the same distance. So you can use that options also in your making your layout making. So here you can see that I have just created a one roof mounted structure, which is customized one, because tree has creating a shadow on that. Like here, you can see that they are already creating another shadow, like here at 9 p.m. At 9, they are creating a shadow again. We just remove that 4 panels to, like, we just exploit, and then this one exploit. Okay, this one. We just remove that panels, and then we just check that what is the shadow impact. Now you can see that there is no shadow on the PV modules. up till 3 p.m. No shadows there. So just we have removed that two panels for the sake of the shadow analysis. And then you can see that I have just made one proper layout for our structures with the customized options. Now you can see that how is your system is looking. You can like place any other things under that sheds like here. Okay. Any questions, guys?
Mm. Okay, so this looks good. I'm wondering, will we also be covering for like how to use AutoCAD on this one, so that in case you have a really big project, you can transition this
Yes,
skill
yes,
to AutoCAD. Okay, okay,
yes,
perfect.
yes. And also, I want to tell one thing.
Uh-huh,
Here is the camera options. Camera option available. You can see that. You should just click on that parallel projection. You can see parallel
uh-huh,
projections. Okay. Okay.
okay.
Now it's give them the options like the top view, bottom view, front view, back view, left view, right view, isometric view. If you have
Mm,
any you have not good in the AutoCAD options. Now what you will do, just click on the top view. You can see that is give them the top view of that structures. Okay, just go into the
okay,
files options, file options, export options, 2D graphic options, files into 2D graphic options. Now you can see that you can export in the DW files
uh,
here from that
yeah,
option.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh, perfect.
Okay. Any other options? If you want to like draw view of that front view, like front view, I will just show them how we will like here. You have seen that we have front view like this type of. You can export that options in the AutoCAD and use as a uh, to show for the client as a AutoCAD. Like front view, show to the back view. You can use them options. Side view like options like a left view. You can see that left view options here. Here you can see that left view, what it should be like looking.
Okay,
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 okay.
okay.
You
That's
should
nice.
you can you should do like that options as well in the AutoCAD option. Basically, I'm uh, expert in the AutoCAD for the 2D options. Like when I have to made the layout in the 3D like this type of the views to show the structure to the client. I will just make on the SketchUp files and then we export in the AutoCAD options. You can do like that options as well.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay, perfect.
Okay. Any other issues? Yes, Mr. Kazi, are you uh, like getting the points?
Yes, sir.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last day I was actually busy for some issues. Yes.
Okay, okay. I'm just specially asking to you because you are from the field, and that is why I'm asking that you are comfortable with that because I am just explaining every structures types because in the yesterday tomorrow class we will do like the tilted rooftop we have used in the American sides and other things where there are the tilted sides options available. So we are making that layout on the SketchUp also in the tomorrow class.
Okay, okay. Actually, this is my strong point. I am a structural engineer.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, you are from basically from the civil side, and you have strong in that like the structure sides.
Yes, yes. In SketchUp and AutoCAD, I have a good hands on these softwares.
Okay, 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 okay. If you have any other issues, you can ask me. I'm there to help you.
Actually,
Like in the
Actually, here I have seen that you are using different tilt angles. Is there any rules by which we can find that which tilt angle should we use in our design?
Sorry, sorry, I'm
Which
not getting your point.
uh, which tilt angle should we use in our design? How can we identify tilt angle? Where
Tilt
somewhere
angle.
you are using, yes, yes, somewhere you are using 15 degrees and somewhere you are using anything without any mentioning. That is there any rules that for the better output, which tilt angle should we use?
Okay, okay. I'm just clarify this point. Basically, the tilt angle should be, and that should be as optimal options, that should be close to the latitude of that side, close to that. That is the tilt angle, which is basically we getting the maximum options, maximum energy at that tilt angle. Like we have a site that has 37 or 31 or 34, the latitude side. Okay, but the issue is that when we increase that tilt angle to up to the latitude value, it should create a shadow, because their back height of the structure will increase automatically when we increase the tilt angle option. So if the tilt angle increase, the shadow options available and back height increase, we have to decrease the GCR value, the ground coverage ratio, which I have already explained in the yesterday class. We have to decrease that value, and we have to increase the overall PV area of the site. Okay, we increase the numbers, but we decrease the DC capacity as compared to that one. So then we have to decide the optimal options, which basically use the GCR up to 50%, 50%, and we have to install the PV modules at that optimal tilt angle that we get the maximum, the energy numbers with using the 50% of that area GCR value. Then the optimal tilt angle, which I have seen in my career, like from I am from 7 year, last 7 year, I am in that field, and I have seen that optimal tilt angle is, which is lie between 15 to 20 degree, 15 to 20 degree. That will give you the energy number are in the optimal side, and also the GCR value, it should be in that range. So it should be, mostly the client will require that we have to give them, they require the tilt angle also. Most of the time we will decide, but as per my experience, 15 to 20 degree, it should be the optimal options. But for the this type of structure, which I have already today I have made, like the heighted structure. In that case, you have to give them the minimum tilt angle, like 5 to 3, maximum by 5 to 6 tilt angle. We have to give on that, because it will increase the back height of the structure, and it will increase the structure cost too much. Okay.
Okay, that was a good explanation. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. I think it's all up to you. And no any other question from your side. So we will end up our today class. We will meet again in the tomorrow class. Bye. Allah Hafiz. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.